We'll get you out of here well before the top of the hour, give you guys enough time to get your bets in for tournament games. And that's what we do here on the drive-thru, Monday through Friday here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time is our live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports SCP Betting. Let's take a look at who's on the show with us for today. All right, with us today, we've got Ninos with us, Jay Briggs. We've got Jovan Burts, Zawacky, and it's Brian Bitler. Here's how they'll line up for this evening. Ninos, Briggs, Burts, Bitler, Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right, 2 bowl games already in progress. It looks like a field goal by Troy. They're up 6 here, early fourth quarter. We'll see how that one closes out there as UTSA trying to come from behind in this one. All right, we got a lot of action tonight here from the ice, from college hoops, NBA. So let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Ninos. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's doing great work up there. Bring him in now. Al, what's happening?
Doing pretty good, Tony. How are you doing?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go tonight, 9:30 Eastern Time. We have Coyotes here hosting the Islanders. As you expect, Islanders favored here on the road, total of 6.
Yeah, we took a look at a similar play yesterday. Unfortunately, it did not work out for us. The Oilers couldn't hold on. Couldn't get the job done in regulation to begin with, but then they also lost the game outright as well in shootouts. But this one, I believe, is a slightly better spot. Maybe not as an exciting a matchup, but maybe a slightly better one for us. I think the Islanders are the much better team than the Coyotes. They've been playing much better hockey this season. Coyotes, one of the bottom probably 3 teams in the league right now, and the Islanders, while maybe not playing their best hockey, should be able to capitalize on this spot and definitely get the job done in regulation. I think we also got a better shot of hitting the puck line here with the Islanders. And again, whether you want to go puck line -1 or in regulation, I think you got to back the Islanders here, and they're just a much better team. Coyotes, it's not a very good team. They do have home ice going for them, but yeah, that's unfortunately has not helped them much. I mean, where are they playing? Facts, yeah, sorry, they're yeah, I haven't played much at home. Just 3-2-1 at home, but again, I just don't think that's going to help them out here, and I think the Islanders, as I said, get the job done here. So I'm going Islanders in regulation.
Ninos says go Islanders here in regulation here, -110 here against the Coyotes. Yeah, it's no note here with this Coyote team. People have them being a basement team. They're really not all that impressive. They haven't played a whole lot in their home stadium of 6 games so far. Not much to look at because remember they had to start all those games on the road. So a little bit of home here though. They have shown little positive results though.
Yeah, but again, just not a very good team, man. And I just think they're in a tough spot. The Islanders coming off a couple tough losses. Coming off of that last one was a shootout loss to the Bruins, and they took the Bruins all the way to shootouts. I think they come out here and just get off to a good start and keep hammering on the Coyotes. It's a much better matchup for them, much easier matchup, and one they definitely should bounce back.
Dario Ninos here on the Islanders in regulation, -110 against the Coyotes. This one will have a start time here of 9:30 Eastern Time. All right, Al Ninos, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Room for tonight's action. As we'll take a look here on the board tonight. We got, NBA, about good NBA card. A few on the ice, some college hoops as well. Showing great results here, 1,003 units of profit over his last 7 days. Also showing good profit the last 7 days is El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, early college football games today, so that went off. But I still have a 3-pack in the NBA and my best bet in the NHL. So I also have the 3-pack if you want to go 2-1 NBA, NHL. Mix it up a little bit. You can grab that one. If not, just grab one of the long-term passes again if you want to get all the plays or the 2-for-1 capper special. It's always the best way to go.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Al Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. Look at the results here. 1,003 units of profit here the last 7 days. Al Ninos over at Pick Dogs right now. Featured plays NBA 3-pointer, a 3-pack here from the NBA. Of course, that is credit guarantee, meaning it must turn a profit. Or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credits. That is credit guarantee from Al Ninos. Also, individual plays here from the NHL, NBA Dogs. A lot of these plays sold individually. He puts together a 3-point hat trick. He takes his plays from NHL and 2 best bets from NBA into a 3-pack. But really, instead of buying all these plays individually, really the best value right now is getting El Ninos' a 3-day all sports pass. Here we are on a Friday. 3-day pass will get you all El Ninos' premium plays for 3 days, including all his, of course, NBA, his college hoops. But take a look at the college bowl games that's played tomorrow. Also, the NFL plays on Saturday and Sunday, as well as all his NHL as well. That 3-day pass is your best value over at Pick Dodge Premium here here on the weekend with all this action going on right now. Use that promo code PICKIT. Check out. You'll save 15% off. You can add a second capper with that. 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. Right now, it's always great having you show. That was a great night. We'll talk next week. But I know you also contribute to the weekend shows in the mornings with Mitch, Rod, and Chris.
That's right. Should be on there tomorrow, Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you tune in, got some NFL tomorrow to look forward to. So it should be fun. Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah, should be fun there. So check out the morning show with El Ninos there with the crew there. A lot of the drive-through cappers guests on that show. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications so when they're on the morning, you're on there live with them, getting the plays in real time to get the best numbers with those picks. All right, have a great weekend. We'll talk with you again next week.
All right, have a good one, tomorrow.
You got El Ninos here on the drive-through. Let's continue our coverage. Looks like UTSA deep in Troy territory around the 2-yard line. Look at his second goal here as they're trying to punch it in down 6, I should say, about 7 minutes to go in that fourth quarter. Jay Briggs is up next. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Catch him on that. Catch him every day with that NBA jam session for JJ. What's happening?
What's going on, Tony?
It's going great. All right, here we go tonight, 7:40 Eastern time. We have the Hornets here to hosting the Hawks. Charlotte is favored here at laying 3. Total sits at 240.
Yeah, Tony, I went back and forth on this one at first, but I'm just going to continue to stick with it. We're going to fade the Hawks. I've been fading the Hawks on the road almost all season. That's one of my favorite things to do, and we're going to continue to do it. Granted, man, laying 3 points with the Hornets doesn't seem like a great idea either, but it's the side to be on here in this game, man. The Hawks, they're banged up right now. No DeJounte Murray. Trae Young still dealing with the shoulder injury. He looks like he's going to play tonight, but, I haven't been in love with his performances here of recent. And the Hornets, though, they're getting healthier. LaMelo Ball is back for the Charlotte Hornets, and I think that's the biggest factor here in this one. They did drop their last game to the Detroit Pistons in overtime. I think they bounce back here tonight at home and get a home win. The Hawks, they've just been in turmoil. Tony, they've lost 4 of their last 5, including their last one on the road to Orlando. Something's wrong with this Hawks team. They're broken right now. I'm not going to try to fix it. So I'm going to lay the points here with the Hornets. I think they get it done here at home on a Friday night.
All right, we got the Jay here on the Hornets laying 3 here against the Hawks. Yeah, the Hawks have been a mess here on the road this season. Of course, late word just came in here looking at this one here between the Hawks and the Hornets. We've got Gordon Hayward is expected to play tonight. So that's been some late news that's come out. So Gordon Hayward, 16-point guy, 4 assists, so he's expected to play. Trae Young is battling these issues as well. And, of course, the Hawks' road performance has just been pretty bad. We've seen some of the numbers. Also, they're without Capella. He's out. He's also a big man down low in the lineup. He's going to be out of this one. Hawks, they've lost 4 straight on the road. They're giving up 123 points per 100 possessions in that 4-game road losing streak, and it's been pretty ugly there for this team. Of course, it's not great here for the Charlotte Hornets team as well, but you got at least Ball back. You got Hayward back going for you there.
Yeah, I love the addition now back of Hayward. He's, like you said, a nice scorer coming for this Hornets team. He should add another 17, 18, maybe 20 points for him. So, yeah, some more scoring there for the Hornets. They're getting healthier. They're at home. The Hawks, they've been terrible on the road. Even when they were healthy, they were terrible on the road. Now, even without one of their top guys in DeJounte, Trae Young, like I said, he's playing, but he's banged up as well. No Collins, no Capella. It's hard to back the Hawks right now, especially on the road. We're going to fade them. We're just going to continue to do it. I'm going to take the Hornets.
All right, Hornets laying 3 here against the Hawks. This one will have a start time here of 7:40 Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Pin for tonight's action. 10-game card here from the NBA, as well as some college hoops out there, some ice as well. Get back into bowls tomorrow with a big weekend coming up, showing great results here over the last 30 days, 1,933 units of profit here the last 3 days, all documented over at Pick Dogs Premium. Jay's been on absolute fire. Of course, his NBA has been fantastic as well. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yes, sir, Tony. For me, man, I didn't get involved in the bowls today. I'll have some plays tomorrow for sure and the weekend. So look forward to that. But tonight, five NBA for me tonight, man. I got them broken down in different ways. I got my Friday night mega pack that includes all five of my plays. I have my money making 3 pack that includes three of my NBA plays tonight, and I have my $15 NBA Jam Session play, which we have been red hot on. Man, we've hit 10 of our last 12 on that $15 NBA Jam Session play. We're trying to stay hot. We bounced back last night, had a winner in a no sweat with the Memphis Grizzlies. I love tonight's play as well. So hop on that $15, or like I said, I got a three pack and a 5 pack. But the best thing to do, man, is really to hop on a long-term package, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. It's the weekend, so the 3-day is the perfect value. Get a sample of what I'm offering, man, for this weekend. You know, we got NFL Saturday and Sunday this week, so you know that's I love that. We got basketball all weekend, NBA, college basketball. We got bowl season. Best time to hop on a long-term package. Pair me up 2-for-1 with all the great handicappers are on the site, man. And let's continue to make some money here at Pick Dogs.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs. You see the results here: 1,933 units of profit the last 30 days. Also showing great profit last 7 days. Coming off a winning day yesterday. And, of course, if you check out his NBA Jam Session, great there. His NBA premiums are over 1,500 units of profit. Also showing profit in college hoops. So get on board with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Premium. His $15 NBA Jam Session on the board right now. So get on board there. Credit guarantee must turn a profit, must win, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credits. That there is credit guarantee. Also, money making 3-pack here from the NBA. A mega pack here as well up there. 5-pack there as well. So lots going on with Jay. But as mentioned earlier, here we are on a Friday, the 3-day all sports pass. Your best value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Get all of Jay's premium plays for 3 days. The Weekend Warrior Pass for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You'll get all his NBA, college hoops. And of course, remember, we have NFL now here on Saturday and Sunday. The college bowls here on Saturday as well. So a really good pass there with that 3-day all sports pass. So get on board with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Jay, as always, great having you show. We check out that NBA Jam Session you've got. We'll catch you there on the weekend show as well with Mitch. And on Sunday, or maybe tomorrow as well, we got some halftime as well, NFL.
Yeah, me and Mitch talking about it. We should do some halftime tomorrow, so we'll see. And morning show for me tomorrow for sure. And Jam Session tonight. Catch today's episode. 10 games tonight on the NBA slate. So when you finish the drive-through, check out the Jam Session. And let's continue making money, man.
That's right. Continue making money with Jay Briggs, man. Get signed to one of his passes. That 3-day pass, a great one right now for the weekend. He's been on fire. All right, Jay. Keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you again next week.
See y'all on Monday. See you
Monday. Jay Briggs here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on our coverage, guys. If you missed any picks, we'll recap it at the end of the show. Jovan will help us out with that. Speaking of Jovan, he's up next. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Jovan Burts, where he's doing some fantastic numbers up there on the side. Hope he catches year-end numbers. Are really good. Bring him in around. Jovan, what's happening? Got you on mute there, Jovan.
Hey, what's going on, Tony?
What's happening, Jovan? All right, tonight we're going to college hoops beginning bottom of the hour here. We get into the Big East action now as Marquette here is going to be hosting Creighton. Marquette laying 3.5, total 153.5.
Yeah, and I'm on Creighton. You know, it's just a situation. It's a buy low spot. You know, this team isn't as bad as their last 5 games where they've lost all 5. You know, 6-5 coming into this one. You know, but look at 3 of their losses, and 2 of them have been by 2 points. One to their first loss of this 5-game losing streak was to Arizona, and the last one to ASU was another 2-pointer. You know, the game before that was a 3-point loss to BYU, and it just seems like they're almost there. They're close to getting getting a win, but not quite there yet. But I think in this one they in play for a victory. You know, if they play the cards right, but definitely a cover in my book. You know, they're, like I said, they're not as bad as the last 5 games they indicate. And even in these 5 games, they've been against upper echelon teams. You know, you got to take that into consideration. You know, I like Marquette. You know, I'm a Shark the Smart fan, but I just think in this spot, I think it's a short number for a reason. You got to consider the fact that the odds makers, they don't like giving up money. They don't like losing money. So, there's a reason why this is it opened up as a 3.5 point spread. As opposed to 5.5 or 6, something like that. Considering the way these two teams have gone in the last handful of games. So like I said, it's a buy low spot. With a team who I think is on the verge of cracking this 5-game losing streak.
All right, we got Jovan here taking Creighton here plus the 3.5. They've been out without a big guy here. Cal Brenner here has been hit with an illness. Now he averages 16 points a game. His status is still questionable, so there's been no update to his status here as we look at his playing status. He's missed the past 2 games with a 16-point-per-game guy. And, of course, the Golden Eagles, pretty offensively, they've been strong inside, so you would hope that the big guy can come in and play today because they're going to need him because Golden Eagles, one thing they're strong is scoring inside.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the beginning of the Big East play. So, if the proof is in the pudding. If he's not ready to go in this game, then there's really something wrong. Sometimes with these teams, they'll hold a guy back, just for this moment. You know what I mean? So I don't know one way or another. I mean, we're gonna find out in a short period of time. So, we'll see.
Yeah, the junior big guy, he's going to be a game time decision. He's got 16 points, 7.5 boards. He's been battling non-COVID illness. It's sidelined the last 2 games. If not, they're going to insert the freshman here in the starting 5. So big all eyes here on Cal Brenner. They're going to need him in this game. And you're right. If you're going to point him to a game, you got to point him to this one because Marquette has been good shooting the ball around the hole, 61% with their 2-point shooting. Creighton plus 3.5 here against Marquette. This one to have a start time here of bottom of the hour on FS1. All right, Jovan, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Premium for tonight's action. Of course, producing great results here over for the year here, 1,824 units of profit for 2022. Also showing great profit the last 7 days, coming off a monster day yesterday. Jovan showing profit NFL, college football, doing great work over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, we're in the bowl season. NFL coming up again tomorrow into a big football weekend. What do you have going on over the site?
Yeah, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Time to take flight on these books with my Take Flight Friday NBA Barking Dog. Just one play today. I'm not really, trying to all spread myself too thin for Friday. It's a lot of action, going on. Don't get me wrong, but just zoned in on one game and one game only. I think it's gonna be a hitter. I've won my last 12 plays that I've put out. So, there's that. Just looking to keep it going with number 13 tonight, and then tomorrow I have a boatload of action going. That's just what I do on a Saturday and a Sunday. Give out a lot of plays. On the premium side. So look towards that Saturday. College basketball, NBA. There's NFL on deck. There's college football on deck. And then Sunday, you already know what it is. Another NFL Sunday. We also have NBA action. Some more college basketball. A lot of slate, but still, some key games. Going into conference season in college basketball. So you already know what it is when you know what you're getting from me, man. You're gonna get some hitters. Looking to end the year off on a high note. Been doing that this week. Putting them units up, and it is what it is. Also check me out on my 3-day, my 7-day, my 30-day, my yearly. Also match me with one of the other handicappers for the 2-for-1 capital promotional. It's all here at Pick Dogs and SCP Betting.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium. Great results here. 1,824 units of profit. Great college football. Great NFL season. So get on board tonight. Take flight. NBA Barking Dog. A single play up there on the board right now from John. Credit guarantee, meaning it must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credits. That is credit guarantee. Of course, here we are on a Friday. You may consider that 3-day all sports pass. Get all of Jovan's premium plays here for 3 days. Be in action here. We got NFL here on Saturday and Sunday. We have college football here. The bowl games coming up here again. A big bowl card for you on Saturday. NBA, college hoops, all that great cover action here. A nice card tomorrow from college basketball up there. So some really good games. I've got a tournament there at Madison Square Garden going off for UCLA, featured by UCLA, Kentucky. I know Alabama, Gonzaga. There's some really good matchups up there, guys. So good time to get on board with Jovan Burts with that 3-day pass. Try them out for 3 days, and then you got your unit. You stack some units, and you know what? Go ahead and up to a 30-day pass and get the remainder of the bowl season. That's how you roll here. Try them out for the 3 days. Come Monday, make the renewal and upgrade it to that 1 month pass. That's the way to roll. And of course, get on board with Jovan. Of course, Jovan Burts. You can also use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off on that 3-day pass, so it makes it a really good purchase. And of course, you can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Jovan, as always, great having the show. We'll talk to you a bit later here on the recap, but I know you contribute a lot over on the Pick Dogs channel. They can find you with that parlay video of the day, and of course on the weekends you also contribute to the weekend shows in the mornings.
Yeah, I'll be putting together another parlay after the show, and then tomorrow and Sunday morning I'll be on the morning show and putting out free picks, and you already know what it is here. Mondays and Fridays, same thing. Got a free bet, got a free pick on each day. So a lot of free picks going on.
There certainly are a lot of free picks going on, Jovan. All right, continue the great work. We'll talk a little bit later.
Absolutely, I'll be here.
You got it, Jovan Burts here on the drive to. Let's continue, guys. If you miss any picks, we're getting a lot of people signing in. We will do a recap here at the end of the show. Let's continue on. Next up, we have our man Brian Bitler. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs. He's had a really good month here, so let's bring him in right now. Brian does great work over at Pick Dogs. Bring him in. Brian, what's happening?
Not much, Tony T. Glad to be with you here on a Friday night. Lots of sports action. Might be almost too much action tomorrow. I'll be on overload on Saturday between college basketball, NFL, college football. It's going to be a crazy day. I'll probably be sitting on my couch watching games all day for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy one indeed. Lots of action here. Lots of good college basketball games as well. Some NFL as well. Some important NFL games. But tonight we go to the NBA as we have Cleveland back home here hosting the Pacers. Cleveland going to be laying 8, total 222.
Yeah, for me here, I'm going to be going here with the Cleveland Cavaliers at home tonight. It's at home where the Cavaliers have really done the better as well. Over the last 16 home games, Cleveland Cavaliers have covered 13 of them. On the other side, the Indiana Pacers really have played above expectations. They're 15-14 straight up, but the Pacers have not covered the last 7 games in Cleveland. And on one day's rest, the Indiana Pacers just 2-6 against the spread over the last 8 games. Pacers coming into this game basically injury-free. But I think this line's super high for a reason. Cavs are just too good here for the Pacers. I think they win this by double digits, at least 10 points or more. I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers and lay the points. All
right. We have Brian here taking the Cavaliers, laying the 8 here against the Pacers. Yeah, you got it right there. The home road splits says it all there, but the way that Cleveland has been playing at home. Not significant interest. Jordy Thies out for Indiana. And, of course, importantly here with Cleveland, they got Garland, Mitchell, Stevens, Mobley, Allen is your starting 5. So some of their guys are back. So that's a big key there. And when you look at this one, and, of course, it really comes down to the way the Pacers have performed on the road. It has not been all that impressive because, again, even though Cleveland's been good at home, you got to cover the 8. And really, when you looked at the Pacers here, they failed to cover 6 of 7 on the road, and they're sitting 28th in offensive efficiency. They're having trouble scoring in these road games of late. 104 points per 100 possessions, while they give up 114 per 100. So really, on paper and visually, the Pacers have not really got the job done on the road.
And besides the road struggles of the Pacers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, to me, probably the best defensive team in the NBA. Now, the Cavs don't score a ton of points, but I think defense and forcing some turnovers here, I think it's going to be the downfall of the Pacers. And, it could get ugly quickly. Hopefully, I think the Cavaliers here hold on for the cover. And that's always a question in the NBA. A team gets up by 20 and they pull some guys, and then you start hitting some threes at the end. But I think Cavs have enough here to get the cover.
Yep, exactly. Cavaliers laying 8 here against the Pacers. This one will have a start time here of 7:40 Eastern time. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs for tonight's action. Great results here in the last 30 days. 1,421 units of profit. That's all documented over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing great profit for this year. Last 7 days, last 24 hours, Brian is showing profit. Profit in NBA, NHL, NFL, college football. And he finished with a winning record in Major League Baseball. So Brian's been doing great here on all the major sports. Of course, we're into the bowl season as well today. And, of course, we got lots of action going on over at Pick Dogs tonight as well as the weekend. What do you have going on over at the site?
I'll tell you what, I got my titanium play, my my $15 best bet winner over at pickdogs.com. I have lost a couple of those titaniums in a row, but I'm still 81 and 44, 65%. That's over, I think it's 125 $15 picks. NBA 30 and 13 run right now, 78%. That titanium $15 winner is in the NBA, so make sure you check it out over at Pick Dogs. I also have a no limit ball play. 15 and 6 right now, college football run. That does have UTSA pending, which doesn't look good. But I've been solid in college football, ready to take it into bowl season. So make sure you guys head on over there and pick it up.
That's right. Get on board here with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs. Great results here. 1,421 units of profit last 30 days, as we mentioned. Doing great work. He's got his NBA titanium wager here. $15 credit guarantee there for this price. Must win or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is credit guarantee. Also in action here with a NBA money grabber. A lot of individual plays up there. Already ready with college football. No limit wager up there on the board. But again, here we are on a Friday. I think your best value right now is getting that 3-day all sports pass. Get all of Brian Bitler's premium plays for 3 days. All his NBA, all his hockey, and those big college basketball games are coming up. Bulls are in action here tomorrow with a good card. Also, NFL's in action with a Saturday and Sunday card. So your 3-day pass is a great value over at Pick Dogs. Use that promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Brian, as always, great having you show. It looks like you may have one possession with UTSA. They've blown it. They were inside the 2 possessions ago. They were inside the 3, couldn't punch it in.
Yeah, I saw.
And then Harris. These receivers drop a lot of passes. They, some of these mid-major teams, they look strong against some of the bad Conference USA teams. You face a good defensive team, and they show their true colors.
Yeah, it would take a miracle here with a minute left to go to get a touchdown here for a walk-off win. But, anything can happen in college football. But that defense of Troy really came to play today, and forcing the turnovers, that's what looks like it's going to cost them here. Yeah. Troy definitely the better team, looks like.
Frank Harris needs 7 years of college. Some of these 7 years of college, get it right. Go. All right, Brian.
Hell, I went to college for 10 years, and I still.
There you go. You got to get it right. So,
all right.
All right, man. So, I'll talk with you again next week.
You have a good one, Tony, and I'll catch up Monday.
All right, Brian Bitler here on the drive to. Let's continue our coverage. Guys, remember, if you miss any picks, we'll recap at the end of the show. And we got Jovan to help us out. All right, let's bring in Rod Zawacky. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's been great to us here on the show. We'll bring him in right now. I think we're ready to roll here with Rod Zawacky. Let's see if we get him here. Maybe I went too far. I think I did. Let me see if we can find Rod on the board. Here we go, Rod Zawacky. Rod, what's happening?
Yeah, not too much, Tony. Enjoying my Friday. We're just checking out the football. And yep, looks like UTSA had a chance to get the win and did not get the win.
No, drop passes and turnovers. It's just self-destruction there. 5 turnovers here for UTSA. So it's been an ugly, ugly look for them. Anyway, tonight we go to the ice with the Flames here to host the Blues. Calgary laying 225, total 6.
Yeah, we're looking at this one. Blues on the back-to-back in this one. They got a win in Edmonton, so they're looking to snag another win and sweep this Alberta road swing. We're going to look at a different way on the side in this one. We're looking at the over. I like the over 6 goals in this one. Not confirmed yet, but it's probably going to be Grice who gets a start in goal for these St. Louis Blues, and he's definitely not had a great season. He's got 3. Last time he was up, he gave up 4 goals in that game. And Markstrom's getting the start for these Flames, and he's definitely been shaky himself, as his Flames have definitely not been getting wins and have been giving up goals. So they're just going to keep putting him in there, trying to get him right. And I think he gives up a good 2 or 3 goals his own by himself as well in that one. Look at Blues, 12-4 to the over their last 16 games, including 6-2 their last 8. Blues on the road, though, 24-9-2 the last 35 to that over. And you look at the Flames, 5-2 in their last 7 to that over as well. The last 4 meetings between these two teams, 3-0-1 to the over. I think the over 6 in this one.
All right, we got Rod here. Take the over 6 here with the Blues and the Flames, and the Blues have been a team that has had their struggles on the road as far as defense, right? Give up nearly 4 goals a game.
Yeah, on the road, definitely. That's exactly what they're doing on the road this season. You look away, they're giving up, 3.8 goals a game on the road this season so far. And overall, altogether, giving them 3.7 goals. Defense definitely not been good on either side of these. Calgary, middle of the pack, giving up 3 goals a game. And as you said, Blues on the road, not been good. Blues altogether, 3.7 goals on defense. So definitely not the greatest defenses in the NHL in this one. I like the over as we've seen last time I was up there. It was a 4-3 overtime loss for the Flames. I think we're going to see the same sort of type of game. Not sure who's going to win this one, but either way, we're going to get ourselves an over.
All right, we got the Blues Flames over a total of 6 goals. This one to have a start time here of 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Print for tonight's action. Of course, we do have a few on the ice, but we have a 10-game board here from the NBA. We have some college hoops as well, heading to a big football weekend. Of course, we saw the numbers here for college football. It's been great. 805 units of profit in college football this season, all documented over at Pick Dogs. What do you have going over at the site?
And over on the site tonight, I've got 3 NBA plays that I absolutely love. You can scoop that up as an NBA Birdcage package. Or if you just were looking for that one single play, $15 NBA No Limit play. It's my top rated play in the NBA tonight. Absolutely love that. You can make yourself some money heading into the weekend. That play is also included in the Steak Friday package. So if you want to get that package, that play is included as well. And I've got 1 college basketball that I have not put up singly. It wasn't a package earlier by itself. So it's there for those on a long term. You grab a 3-day, 7-day, or a 30-day, and they get that play included as well. So now's the time, as we said. We definitely got those 3 NBA. I've got 1 college basketball tonight. Tomorrow's another loaded card. We've got like 13 NHL plays. Definitely be dabbling a few there. College basketball is looking really good. Definitely got more goal bowl games. Got the NFL. Definitely grab that 3-day pass and let's have ourselves a great weekend. Use that promo code PICK. Save 15% off all your purchases of $25 or more over at Pick Dogs, period.
That's right, guys. Got on board with Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs. Showing great results, as you can see here in college football. 805 units of profit. That is all documented over at the site. Also have Profitable NHL. So get on board here with Rod. He's got his plays, featured play here. Steak Friday Birdcage, a 3-pack up there, credit guarantee. A $15 no limit NBA pick. That's his $15 premium of the night as well. So that means a credit guarantee means it must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is credit guarantee. So your Birdcage is up there from the NBA as well. But as Rod was alluding to, that 3-day pass is really good right now here on our Friday. Covers all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get all of Rod's premium plays here for 3 days. Includes all his college football bowl coverage, which comes up here on Saturday, as well as NFL. Of course, NFL on Saturday and Sunday. And sometimes, actually, he will include the Monday night because he gets that Monday night game in early on Sunday, so you'll be able to get that as well. All his NBA, all his college hoops, all his hockey for 3 days. A great value right now with that 3-day pass. Use the promo code PICK at checkout, and you'll save 15% off. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Rod, it's always great having you on the show. Keep up the great work. We'll talk with you again next week. But I know you also contribute a lot to the Pick Dog channel. We catch you in the morning. And, of course, that Pug Dog show with you and Chris with those NHL plays.
Yeah, definitely tune in. As I said, we got a loaded NHL card. Me and Chris have got all those videos. I'll be ready to load up here real quick. So make sure you like and subscribe. That way you get notification when those videos go live. And so any of the free plays that me and Chris got going with the Puck Dogs. I know even looking out for tomorrow's action. Excited about that. And tune in on Saturdays where you get a big group of the same cappers you see here, but more of a big family style where we all come in at once and discuss the tomorrow's action. So definitely, you want to tune into that and grab yourself some more free winners, or I don't know where to do that premium area and get some of our best bets over that side.
Yeah, get right.
Definitely smash that like button. Cost you nothing, helps us out a ton. We appreciate everybody. Let's have a big winning weekend.
Let's have a winning weekend. And before I let you go, Ryan, I have to ask you, I don't know if what's on tonight from FCS, but Incarnate Word is in the FCS playoffs against North Dakota State tonight.
Right? So I like Incarnate Word. Word up!
Word up!
Let's go!
Did you see that game against Sacramento State last night? It was a 6-hour game. It was crazy what they played last week.
It was a crazy game last night, right?
Oh, my God. Well, 50 points on each side. It was crazy the way they scored.
That's nuts. But definitely, it was a great game. Definitely tuned in to watch that. Definitely, it was more exciting than Thursday nighter was going.
Yeah, that's for no doubt about that. So Incarnate Word in action tonight, top of the hour. You know who Rod's he's on again?
Oh yeah, Incarnate Word.
There you go. He'll be on Word Up tonight, 7 Eastern time. ESPN2 has that coverage. FCS playoffs. All right, Rod. Have a great evening. We'll talk with you again next week.
You too, Tony. You have yourself a wonderful weekend, and then we'll see you on Monday. We'll see everybody else tomorrow morning.
You got it. Tomorrow morning here. Check them out, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Rod Zawacky. Guys, reminder, if you miss any picks, we will do a recap at the end of the show. Jovan is standing by to help me out with that. So let's get started here on my end here. It's time for my pick. We're going over to college hoops for this one. Let me put up the card here. We're going to look at this Cal Poly and Weber State game that goes off at 10 Eastern time. And we're going to be looking here at at Cal Poly against Weber State. Weber State, if you ever look at some of their numbers, man, it's just, whew, oh my goodness. Not a pretty sight looking at Weber State this year. I will go ahead and I'll give you some of the notes here I took on this game. You know, they're 3-7 this year as Weber State, but 2 wins came against some non-D1 schools. They lost all 4 of their true road games, and they really struggle offensively with turnovers, rebounding, three-point line, where they make just 28%. But here's something that really caught my attention. The Wildcats sit 358 in the nation in effective field goal shooting, allowing 40% from 3, 58% inside. You know, I understand these are bad numbers, but you add 2 non-D1 schools to those on your schedule, and you're still producing these horrible numbers. Cal Poly 5-4. They've won 4 or 5 at home. You know, they've had some issues rebounding and shooting inside. They do make 34% from 3. But, man, when you look at Weber State's true road games, they're giving up 49% shooting, 38% from 3. At Mustangs at home, well, they're hitting 49%, 35% from 3. And look at the Wildcats on the road, averaging just 55 points a game on the road. We're going to be on Cal Poly here, laying the 5 in this one. All right, guys, so check out Pick Dogs tonight. I've got, I got the 4 premium plays up for you. I got my best bet up there, standalone from the NBA. Then I have a 3-pack with college basketball and NBA there in a 3-pack. So you can get me up, catch up with me right there with the 3-pack. Or buy my best bet tonight from the NBA, so get on board there. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion, so you can match me up with one of your favorite cappers with that 2-for-1. Match me up with Jay. You can match me up with Ninos, with Rod Zawacky, with Jovan, Brian Bitler. Our 2-for-1 capper promotion is your best value over at Pick Dog, so check us out over there on the site. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. It's time now for the recap, so let's go to the recap, and Jovan will help us out with that. All right, we started off here with Ninos. Islanders in regulation laid the -110 against the Coyotes. Jay was on the Hornets, laid the 3 against the Hawks. Jovan was on Creighton, plus 3.5 against Marquette. We had Brian on Cavs, laid the 8 against the Pacers. Rod was on Blues, Flames over 6, and I'm on Cal Poly, laying 5 against Weber State. All right, Jovan, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
This is interesting. Yeah, because the thing about it is, none of these games were really on my radar, so I'm gonna lean with Jay's pick with the Hornets. Actually, I was looking at that earlier, but then I left it alone, and it was a shorter line at the time. Yeah, so let me get the Hornets. LaMelo Ball's back.
Yep.
And yeah.
So is Hayward.
I'll go with it.
Yeah, Hayward's back.
So is Hayward, but I don't really consider Hayward, as much of a factor.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball's the straw that stirs that drink.
Yeah, and Atlanta has just been bad on the road. I mean, just bad as well. I look at the Cavs here against the Pacers. Have been a team that's been bad, but Cavs have just been dominant at home. Let's see if they can climb that ladder, get over that 8 here. I'd like to do for this edition of the Drive Through, guys. Be sure to tune in again on Monday. We're live again here at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do it then, and bring in our cappers from SCP Betting and Pick Dogs. Give out live free picks for the Monday's game. And don't forget, on the weekend, got a lot happening over at Pick Dogs. It's the morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern time, with Mitch, Chris, and Ron. Of course, you'll see Jovan and many of the drive-through cappers on that show, contributing with content and free picks on the Saturday, Sunday games, and all the video series over at Pick Dogs. Lots going on right now. Jovan's got his parlay. Jay's got his jam session with the NBA. Ron Romanelli he'll have his journalism degree tomorrow. I saw something on Facebook where he's getting his degree in sports journalism today. Congrats to Ron Romanelli. He'll be doing the college basketball rundown for you. Hope he's in the right state of mind to do it on grad night. That's going to be a tough show, but hopefully you might want to check him out. Check out his eyes. So check that one out, guys, and be sure to check out actually Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. His Bane Tools show. We've got the MMA show. There's a UFC card on Saturday, so tune in after the morning show for Brad and Mills with that UFC show. A lot of UFC picks there from Mills. Mills have been on fire here with his picks over at Pick Dogs and MMA. So lots happened over at Pick Dogs. Don't forget the Puck Dogs, right? It's Saturday. We got the hockey night on Saturday. So hockey picks there from Chris and Rod, and World Cup picks from Goran and Chris. So lots happened over at Pick Dogs. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. And this time we may need to do a 2-hour show when I get all these promos in next year. More cappers coming in, tons of stuff going on over at Pick Dogs. I might just have to limit to the guests that are on the show next year because there's tons. There are tons. All right, that's going to do it for the show, guys. We'll bring in our crew here for tonight's show.